Hello,
Yo, what up?
and greetings from Lisbon. You're
Hungry?
still in Europe.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
hungry.
Hungary. Yeah, well, now that you're here, share some tips on video content creation, like how to be more productive on creating video content.
Yeah, I mean, like for me, I think the number one thing that's helped me is outsourcing the editing because like that takes a while, right? Like it's possible to do like Instagram and TikTok without like a lot of editing. But once you get to the point where you want to do like a YouTube and a podcast and Instagram and TikTok and like you really want to be like all over the place in your niche, it's like impossible to do it all yourself and run your business. So like the thing that's really helped me has been like outsourcing it and then having like a system. I mean, like the same thing like for you, right? Like you just went on a vacation like not too long ago. It's like you were still able to make money while you were there because you have systems, right? And I think a lot of the times people think you just need a person and then they just let that person do everything. But it's like you need systems for that person to be able to do their thing. So like whoever that was helping you out, you could probably have someone in the future. If you're not working with them, you could probably plug them in. So
That's
I know you were talking about batching. Like for me, what's worked is I have like 2 days out of the week for creating content. I have one day where I come up with my ideas and then I script them. And I think for people that are like watching this or anyone, one thing that I'm going to be testing is like, we're kind of like the brains of our companies and of our content. And then we should have people that are doing like the work. So we can
yeah.
start to use like, I don't know how to do it yet because I haven't really fully looked into it, but we have like these AI tools that can maybe help us with the thinking. So maybe if you're a fitness coach, you could be like, give me 10 video ideas for, getting six pack abs or something like that. And then when you're scripting it out, it should be from your perspective, right? Because maybe you ate Chipotle every single day, or you ate maybe let's say like McDonald's every day, but you got a specific thing. The AI is not going to know that. So it should be your personal experience. And then I have another day where I record them. So I just sit down, I do my YouTube video, and then I do like, I don't know, like 5 or 10 like shorts. And then
That's
I
so
send them
true, and
to
that's what we've used now as well.
say that.
So like what we've done and what I would actually also recommend for everyone is that when you're doing like lives like this or long form videos to YouTube or even podcasts, like you can do that all at once. Like you can record with a mic for the podcast or just take the audio from your video to create a podcast. And then you can feel that like this could be, I'm probably going to post this on my YouTube channel. So I'm going to have a long form video out of this. And also I can cut it to be like shorter videos, and now even you can have like content from this, like those clips that you could use to your short form content. So like creating a lot of content once and just then have
Yes.
somebody to edit that. Like I think that is like your number one tip was to have somebody outsourced person to edit your or like having the systems so that it doesn't even matter who it is who edits, because
Yeah.
then if they need to go somewhere else or take a holiday or just they leave your company, then you can have somebody else doing that. And yeah, that's what we've created also in the past like few months. It's been like actually harder than I expected, but now we are getting there, getting our content creation team together. And yeah, so I think, and you help people with that as well.
Yeah. And like, I'll walk you through like the exact system that we use, and maybe this could help you.
Yes.
And so,
Yes,
so
I have
like,
my notes ready. Hope everyone here
all right.
has
So yeah. So
their.
I'll walk you through it because like this is what I've been doing for like the past 2 years. So obviously, we as the founders, depending on the type of business that you have, like some people could create like faceless videos, but let's say like we're the ones that are recording the stuff. So that's step one, right? Obviously, you got to go on live or record it. Step two is like save everything in Google Drive. That's what I do because if you just have them saved on your computer, it's like almost impossible to send them to somebody. And you definitely don't want them all saved on their computer because what if you stop working with that person? They have all your content. It's like impossible for you to
But
get it back and send it to another editor.
one new tip on that is to have a shared iCloud like folder. I don't know how you say. Yeah, folder.
Yeah. So I do the same thing just with Google Drive. The thing I like
Yeah.
about Google Drive is like it integrates with a lot of things. Like you could use
That's
Zapier, like all these things. But essentially, you could use Dropbox, iCloud, like whatever works. For me, I use Google Drive because they don't have to have an Apple computer to get it. You could get on any
true.
computer, any device in the world. So I just organize that by year, month, and then I have a folder for whatever piece of content that is. So, for example, it'd be like 2023, January, January 17th, live video with Dee, and then all those files would go in there. It'd be like this video, the clips and all that stuff would get edited. So from there, I use Trello. So I just have a content creation board and I have different cards or lists in there. So I have like to do, then I have working on and done. So I create cards that'll say to do. So let's say like for this, I would put create clips, or I would probably just put January 17th Instagram live. And then
Yeah.
inside the card, I can actually attach the Google Drive folder. So I can add my VCA or my editor to that card. I can put a due date. I can attach the folder, and then I can tell them what to do. So I could say, hey, cut this up into miniature clips, upload this to my YouTube channel. And then I could also say like, put the MP3 on my podcast. Now, what I've done, since a lot of this stuff is doing it again and again and again, I just create templates. So like you can go into Trello, create a template, and then anytime that you want to create content, you could just go in there and you could like create a template for a live video, and then it has a checklist. So that editor goes in there, and the first thing it would say is like convert video to MP3, upload that to the
Yeah.
podcast, create clips, like everything that you need them to do. For like the clips, like let's say if you take this video and you're gonna make like little clips, like you see like Gary Vee and all these people posting, we're using frame.io. So it's a super cool
Yes.
software.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It's very like very simple, and also we use that when we are creating the long form videos. I upload the clips to there, and then the editor creates the long version, and then all the short versions are also going to be there.
Yeah, perfect. So that's essentially what I do too. And then in frame.io, it makes it super simple for you to like give the feedback. And then from there,
Yes.
what we do from there is like, I pretty much have my editor running frame.io. So I'll put it in Google Drive, assign it in Trello. That way they know the due dates and any description and stuff. And then they'll upload it to frame.io, let me know when it's like up there. And then when we get it to the perfect version, they upload it back into Google Drive, all of the edits. And then I can have them schedule it. So if it's like, this is going to be a YouTube video, you can just add them as an editor to your YouTube channel. And then
Yeah.
they can upload it. And then we use later, there's like Metricool, all these other platforms that they can just schedule everything out. So
Yeah.
essentially every week, all I have to do is record stuff, upload it to Google Drive, assign it in Trello, and then just like you're doing, give them the feedback in frame.io, which saves so much, as you probably know, it like saves so much time. Like imagine like if you
Yes.
had to do this yourself, which that's what I used to do, you got to rewatch the whole live. You got to like figure out what clips you're going to create. Then you got to create the clips. Then you got to add like the captions and all that type of stuff. Then upload it into social media, come up with the description, come up with the cover. It's like a ton of
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. And
That
also continue.
No, I was just saying like that whole process has like helped me like so much.
Yes. Yes. It's true. And also like I could also go through quickly our process, which is pretty much the same, but we do. So I film the long form videos, and then I just send them to editor, and I don't need to like touch that anymore. Like it's the same that you do. And then the editor is going to create the short form clips. And what we have now noticed as new thing, which has worked on TikTok, and now we are trying that on Reels, because now we are doing the videos in English, and I didn't really want to mix the Finnish and the English on my Instagram, so it was a little bit messy for some time. But now we have everything in English, and what we do, we get these little short form videos out of the longer video, and then the video editor sends me these clips and says that, okay, so shoot this little like 5 seconds to 15 seconds little intro to this video. Like this is a tip to get 3 clients next week or something. And then the actual video from the longer form video goes on. So that's how we create those to look more like original content. And I think they work pretty well on, like we've got good results on TikTok already with those. So I think that doesn't take a lot of time. I've like filmed those little video clips with my daughter in the backseat at car, like going somewhere, just quickly doing that type of videos. So that's what we have also.
What's your TikTok name?
Marianne Lehikoinen. It's my own name.
Oh, it's the same thing on Instagram?
Yes, yes. You can go there and check it out. It's actually now in Finnish, so you might not understand that, but you are going to see
might not.
Yeah, well, you probably won't.
Definitely not.
Yeah, and for everybody here now and listening, like we met with Dee on, I think it was in June in London.
Yeah.
In this event, in Impact School business event, and it's super nice to see you again. And like we've had like some schedule issues because I think we tried to meet up, and I also invited you to Finland, but I never saw you there. So,
I have to figure it out because like we were in Lisbon together at the same time, but we didn't get time. And then obviously we're going to be in Europe. So, I mean, really just let me know and like we can link up. But yes. I think that was really cool. I was even thinking like when I saw you live, I was like, I'm going to check it out, but I wonder if you're going to be in Finnish or English. And then I was like,
yeah. Oh, now everything is going to be in English from now on. I want to do that now. And like it's been more about my own insecurities also, like with the language. But now I think it's the only way to make it better is to just keep talking.
Yeah, I think like this is what I think. Like I tell all because like I meet a lot of friends of like basically you're saying like you feel like your accent isn't like good enough to like do it all in English, basically, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
so, like,
that I can't like express myself in the way that I can, of course, with my mother language.
So like I have a lot of friends that say this, and I'm like two things. First thing is like there's a lot of people out there that are just like you that need your help. So let's say like there's somebody that has like a terrible accent, but they need help with business or fitness or whatever. But like they feel like they have to be perfect. But like when they see you doing it, like they're gonna connect with you, right? That's so it's true. Like I'm like those are the people that are like you're missing out on a huge audience of those people.
That's true. That's so true.
And I'm like the second thing is like if you're scared of being able to not express yourself, like the best way to get over that is like start practicing that. That way, like in a year, like you'll be like you'll look back and you won't even think about it. So I know like. For me, like my Hispanic friends that lived in the US, they will connect with people that speak Spanish, but are doing it in English because they're like, oh, that person gets me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
that's true.
I think like people.
Yeah, and like my own wish and goal is also to really connect with European people who want to maybe grow their businesses also internationally, because I know there's a lot of that kind of people also there in this industry. So yeah.